This is Colin O'Keefe for LXBN TV. As part of our coverage of LegalTech New York 2014, I am speaking now with Jason Thomas. He is Chief Innovator at Thomson Reuters, and he is giving the opening keynote at LegalTech 2014. Jason, first, tell me a bit about the subject that you're speaking on, the Tor network. What is it, and what legal challenges does it present?
Sure. So thanks, Colin. So Tor stands for something called the Onion Router. And basically what it is an application that you can download from a website that's run by a nonprofit called the Tor Project. And you put it on your machine, on your laptop or your desktop, and it allows you to browse the web anonymously. So if I'm interested in going to yahoo.com, but I don't want Yahoo to know where I'm coming from, I'll download Tor, run it on my laptop, and when I browse to Yahoo, instead of coming from Washington, D.C., which is where I'm at right now, it'll appear to Yahoo that I'm connecting from the Ukraine, or that I'm connecting from Germany or the UK or wherever. And the reason it was actually built by the U.S. Naval Lab, and the reason it was built was to allow populations in locations around the world that are censored. Their ability to connect to certain websites is censored, so we built that as a country to allow those populations to browse YouTube and Google and those things that they couldn't do otherwise. So it's a great technology. The problem is, just like any technology, it's amoral, right? So it's not good or bad. It's just that it's used for good things and it's used for bad things. So what happens is that technology also allows individuals to browse the web or browse what we call the Internet Underground or the Web Underground for locations that you can buy and sell illicit material like drugs and people and weapon systems and guns and all kinds of things. So that's kind of the situation as it relates to Tor in terms of how it's used and what it's used for. It's an interesting technology in that it's not exactly, like I said, good or bad. It's neutral as it relates to what it's used for. So.
I see, absolutely. So it's really all about how it's used, not specifically the technology itself. So we've talked about how the Tor network can potentially be used for bad or malicious things, but how can it be used in a positive manner?
Yeah, so this relates to the ability for these populations and countries to browse the web and to engage in Twitter conversations without their host country censoring that activity. So if you think about like the Arab Spring or other kinds of large-scale protest activity that's coordinated through a social platform like Twitter, those countries very quickly, and I'm not saying Egypt did this or some of these other countries have done this, but if you look at these situations, these countries many times will stamp down on these social platforms to not allow its citizenry to communicate with one another. So they can't coordinate action is what it ultimately amounts to. So Tor enables that to happen. It enables you to engage in Twitter, and there are mobile clients, by the way, for Tor. So you don't have to be on just a laptop or a desktop. You can be on a mobile device. And it enables you to use those websites without the host country being able to shut it down. The other interesting thing that Tor is used for from a positive perspective is it allows anonymous communication in situations where it's good to have anonymity. And I can think of situations where you would want to remain anonymous if you're posting to a forum about maybe a disease you have that you don't want the rest of the world to know, or you're experiencing some situation at home, maybe a domestic violence situation, and you don't want the rest of the world to know who you are. Tor gives you that ability. It gives you the ability to remain anonymous so that you can communicate freely in a way that makes sense for you. So the opportunities are pretty good on the good use of the technology, but on the flip side, it's just as easily used for bad stuff.
Absolutely. As you mentioned, it's really just amoral. It's a tool that can be used for either bad or good. Once again, that was Jason Thomas, Chief Innovator at Thomson Reuters. For more of our coverage of LegalTech New York 2014, be sure to visit LXBN.com if you're not already watching us here right now. Thank you for joining me today, Jason.
Thank you.